Welcome back to living in the San Francisco Bay Area. Today we are going to look at a great neighborhood in San Francisco called Mission Bay. Mission Bay is in the epicenter and heart of a lot of what's going on in downtown San Francisco, tucked a little bit closer over to the bay side rather than the city side. You can imagine you've got a nice blend of urban plus tranquil bay living. Mission Bay is a thriving community with a lot of development going on, and it is changing rapidly. So join me today. We're going to get into Mission Bay. My name's Andrea West. I've been a realtor since 2010, and I'm a Bay Area native. Whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, I'd love to hear from you. My contact information's below. Shoot me a text, give me a call, send me an email. You've got my QR code in my banner if you want to book a Zoom with me. I know Bay Area real estate from both sides of the bridge. When we work together, your goals are my business. So let's get going on Mission Bay, guys. So here's our dinosaur head of San Francisco. We are going to be focusing on the back of the head today, which is Mission Bay. So as we zoom in over here, a little lay of the land, you've got downtown here. This is like the financial district, Embarcadero. You've got Soma here, which is south of Market. So these are all very urban, high-rise, compact, lots of multifamily housing neighborhoods. And then over here on this side of 80, you're coming kind of like south and east, southeast of 80, you've got a lot more of the same. So very compact, densely populated buildings, lots of high rises and mid rises. As you get out to Mission Bay more, you can see this the Mission Creek channel that runs here kind of divides and really is where starts Mission Bay. This little strip here is Mission Bay as well. And this right here is Oracle Park. So you've got pretty much everything this side of King Street starting right around 3rd that goes into Mission Bay. So this part here is what's getting a lot of the development. Kaiser and UCSF are two of the heavy hitters out here. There is a big medical community out in this area. There's lots of campuses out there. These are some of the best and most influential hospitals in the Bay Area in and around Mission Bay. So you can imagine because of that, there's been a lot of growth and development for housing, entertainment, eateries, bars, you name it. There's a lot going on out here. If you like new, you like modern, you like tech, you will probably love Mission Bay. So let's get into it. So if you want to live on the city side of Mission Bay, as I mentioned, you can see here in the red, kind of this little outline along King Street. There are definitely some apartments as well as condos that you can purchase along this area. There's a lot going on here because you also have Oracle Park. Now, Oracle Park is the San Francisco Giants ballpark, and I love me some San Francisco Giants. So this is one of the best ballparks in my opinion, because look at those views from behind home plate. I mean, you are looking at the bay, and on a gorgeous day, it is crisp, it is clear. It's so much fun. It's such a great ballpark. You have such a good time, and you'll see people out in like kayaks and, boats out in the water, just waiting for, the splash hit home runs, and they happen, and they're so fun. You can go stand out here at Levi's Landing and, try and catch a ball or show up, for batting practice, or go over here in the bleachers. It's just such a good time. And there's stuff to do for the kids, which I love because I get to take my kid and, we can go play skee ball downstairs, or there's the slides upstairs, and there's a whole kids zone over to this glove. There's slides, and there's a cute little diamond there, and you can play t-ball. It's super fun. Something to do for everybody in the whole family. Tons of really good food, drinks, just a really good time at the ballpark. So this is one of the heavy hitters in Mission Bay. But one of the other heavy hitters here I want to talk about is the Chase Center. If you like basketball, this is your place. You've got the Warriors, obviously, that come and play here, and they are a huge draw. I mean, there's no one that plays like the Warriors. It's so much fun to go watch a game, just go have a really good time. The Chase Center is not just about the Warriors. It is also about Thrive City. Thrive City is part of the Chase Center, and there is tons to see and do all around the Chase Center. You've got concerts and comedians that come in. There's lots of places to eat and have drinks, have a good time. Families, you can see here, Kaiser has also got part of their health and wellness program in here in this space. There's tons to see and do. Pickleball, who doesn't love pickleball, right? So Thrive City is definitely worth checking out and just a really great time. So the nice thing about the Chase Center and Oracle Ballpark is that they both offer ferry services to and from the East Bay and Marin. So if you're coming to a show or an event or a game, you can take the ferry so you're not having to drive because parking is outrageously expensive. If you can avoid it, do not do it. So if you do not have to drive, I would highly suggest you don't because parking is atrocious. I think I paid $80 once to park. It's way cheaper to just take the ferry. You don't have to worry about driving. You don't sit in traffic. So much fun. And then you get a fun boat ride. Who doesn't love that? Let's hop back over to our map and I'm going to show you a few other of my favorite places. So checking out the map here, we talked about Oracle, we talked about the Chase Center and Thrive City. So 3rd Street here, you have got, that's kind of your main street, and that's where the T light rail runs. So that's one of the above ground trains that's on the track, really efficient for getting in and out of Mission Bay. So public transit is awesome getting in and out of there. You can go get lots of really good food and drinks on 4th or 3rd Street. So you've got Blue Bottle, you've got Starbucks, you've got a Cafe Reveille, you've got Insomnia Cookies, and one of my favorite grocers, Gus's Community Market. Gus's is right up here. Gus's is one of my favorite community markets. They've got a handful throughout San Francisco, really great fresh produce, really tasty deli items, and just a great place to go shopping. And look, you're like right by the bay. So in a lot of maps, you're going to see these big cranes and these big excavators because that's a lot of what has been going on out here. There's a lot of construction going on. So coming out of Gus's, you can see over here a few other things to point out. This entire strip, this is Spark Social. I love Spark Social. It's so fun. What it is, Spark Social is a big food truck park, and a lot of these food trucks stay there year round, a lot of them, to accommodate lots of people that work and live in Mission Bay. There's tons of businesses in Mission Bay. Spark Social is so much fun. Let me go show you a little bit of what I love at Spark Social.
All right, we're gonna come check out Spark Social a little bit. This is the outdoor food truck park right here in Mission Bay. See, this is super fun and inviting. Got a fire pit here with these like swings. And over here you've got tons of food trucks, just like a bunch down this row, a bunch in the middle, and then there's a row on the other side. And then across the street, we're gonna go check out mini golf and then gazebos, these big tents, and more food trucks. We've got alcohol in the middle there. And you sit out here and have a nice bite to eat. And there's more seating on the other side with another fire pit. The food trucks don't change daily, but they do change periodically. So it's not always the same thing, which is nice. And Mission Bay, this is right in the middle of Mission Bay. So it's super convenient for people to come over on their lunch break, whether you're working in tech or the medical field out here, or you just live nearby and maybe you're working from home or you don't work and you just want to come eat. It's a great spot. You see, you can make it a whole thing. It's really nice to come out here and have parties, enjoy the weather, enjoy the outdoors, or you can go take some food to go. Lots of really tasty, different cuisines, which is what I love. Everything's so clean. And they maintain it really well. They take care of everything. Pizza, acai bowls, poke, gyros, bun love, burgers, chicken stars like Asian fusion, looks like Thai and Vietnamese. I mean, uppercuts, more burgers, you got good stuff here. Lots of fusion, good tasty food. Got a little alcohol truck over here. And I love these. These are great if you got a big group, want to come out and eat here. Get these nice tents, get a little bit of shade. Then you also got the big outdoor tables. And this one even has a TV. Super fun. How fun is this? Of course, we've got boba. It is a Bay Area favorite for sure. Gyros here, Bo Libre here, Peruvian fusion. Ooh, get one of those s'mores kits. Come check out the fire pit. You can actually also go buy a s'mores kit. So you can get a kit, you can do outdoor roasted s'mores. Really great. Bring, your colleagues, your friends, your family. Such a great place. So inviting, so much fun. I think I'm hungry. So then right across from Spark Social, it's the other side of the street. Let's go check out more of these food trucks on the golf course. See people playing cornhole. There's the mini golf. It's cool. We got like a dragon over here. This is all mini golf. You can come play over here at across from the food truck park at Spark Social. Great for people of all ages. Have like a little workouting or just friends or family, kids, adults, everybody. Who doesn't love this? This is so cute. All right, checking out some of the fun stuff here at Spark. The Sutro Fog. Very cute little mini golf course here. Photo op area. If you're into mini golf, this is one of the more fun outdoor ones that I've seen in the city. Very like old-timey gold rush theme over on this side, little saloon. Over there, oh cool, they've got the Year of the Dragon stuff over there. That's pretty cool. I wonder if they're gonna change it up for the snake or if they're just gonna leave it the dragon. That's really cool. Just to give you an idea of how much residential and commercial there is just kind of out here. It's a very urban area. So you've got your fun right in the middle of your live and work. So live, work, and play at Mission Bay. So just to show you right next to the golf course and Spark Social. So tons of residential right next to businesses, business buildings, right next to Spark Social and the golf course here. So you really can live, work, and play at Mission Bay. And then that there is the line for the T. This is 3rd Street. This is kind of the busiest main thoroughfare in Mission Bay. And if you take it this way, that takes you down to Oracle Ballpark, right there just a few blocks away, and the bridge that connects to the main downtown city. This is one of the outdoor parks. Just to give you an idea, they do a really good job.
I hope you had a good time looking at Spark Social. You can see why I have such a good time there. It's really popular amongst a lot of people who live and work out here. So who is living and working here. So leaving Spark Social, right here, you have got the UCSF Medical Center at Mission Bay. Down here, you've got the UCSF Benioff Children's Hospital. You can see big, beautiful, newer buildings. This is like state-of-the-art, high-end campuses. These are, you know, newer construction in the past like 10 or 15 years. And there's just so much more space at Mission Bay to be building this stuff. Over here, you've got Kaiser Permanente as well. There's a lot of med out here. In addition to that, you've got OpenAI. OpenAI is right here, obviously right at the cutting edge of AI in San Francisco and the Bay Area. Also there is Uber. There's also more tech companies, Cisco, Meraki's here. You can see Mission Bay is kind of the hub and epicenter for a lot of growth in and around the downtown San Francisco area without kind of being in the classic financial district downtown. We know where the businesses are. We know kind of what everybody's doing. What is it like living here? What are the homes like? Mission Bay is mostly new construction. When I say new for San Francisco, I'm talking 2000 and beyond. Now, a lot of the Beacon and along here, King Street, we're talking more like early mid 2000s, whereas some of this out here kind of in the Mission Bay area, some of it's just the past couple years. There's Mission Rock that just went in, that's apartment buildings, and they've got things like gyms and outdoor terraces and bike parking and outdoor parks right along the water, doormen and amenities, and just really high-end luxury buildings. And there are some of those buildings here. And then there are other buildings that are a little more low-key. Maybe you have a doorman, maybe you don't, maybe you have a gym. And then there are other buildings that, yeah, you do have some amenities, but maybe not the top of the line. And then your HOAs maybe aren't quite as high, or your rent maybe isn't quite as high, right? Maybe you'll get parking and a doorman and a gym and a pool and maybe some terraces, but maybe you're not getting as much outdoor space right off your building, or maybe there's hours for the doorman. They're a little bit more restricted. There's a lot of different condo buildings and HOAs out in this area. And a lot of the construction really is the past 10 or 15 years. So a lot of it's really new. You can get some great views that overlook the water, overlook the city, or just overlook Mission Bay. It's a great place to live. Most of the units are 1 and 2 bedrooms. Sometimes you'll see a 3, and very, very rarely you'll see a 4 bedroom, more of like a penthouse style. So the new construction being 1, 2, and maybe 3 bedrooms in this area. A lot of people really like the vibe, the amenities, and the overall neighborhood. You can see it's just so walkable. You can go get a bite to eat pretty much on any corner. You can go take the T back into San Francisco, and then you can also hop on the freeway. Another thing I love about San Francisco in general, but Mission Rock especially, is just look at how many parks there are. You've got the China Basin Park here. You've got the Mission Bay Kids Park here, which has got a really big playground, which is super fun. And look how clean and nice and, comfortable that looks. I love the like soft, squishy like foam, because when my kid falls, I don't have to worry about him getting a splinter or bonking his head too hard, right? And it's just such a really like fun environment. And you can see, and you've got like the city backdrop right there, which is super fun. But over here, you've got the Bayfront Park, and that goes right along the water, and you can go take your dog out for a walk or go for a jog. It's just really beautiful. You're right there on the water overlooking the bay next to these newer developments. Really fun. And then you've got Crane Cove Park down here. And then you've got right on the water. You've got water access essentially. You can go take a little boat, head out there, enjoy the afternoon, or you can just, go sit on the beach. Really pretty. One more thing I love about Mission Bay, because you are tucked away over here a little bit off to the side, you're not quite in maybe the chaos of downtown as this would be. Another thing about Mission Rock I love is how easy it is to get in and out of the city. So if you were to take 280 or 80, you can get on the bridge, or you can head down into the peninsula if you take 280 this way, and you're over here on this side of the city. So like living in the financial district or South Beach, Soma, kind of these areas, it's going to be a lot more traffic and congestion getting on and off the freeway on a daily basis. Don't get me wrong, there is a decent amount of traffic getting in and out of Mission Rock, especially if you go this way. If you go this way out through Potrero Hill, you have more avenues to get in and out, so things don't get backed up as much. But if it is a game day, if there's a ball game, if there's a basketball game, if there's a concert or anything, definitely plan on extra traffic. It gets busy and it gets lively at night, especially coming out of the Chase Center. So if there's something late going on, it is a lively neighborhood. But don't forget, the condos out there are newer construction, so chances are you're not going to be bothered as much by the noise as if you were living in a neighborhood with maybe older buildings, older windows, and less sound insulation. One more plug for Mission Rock. I want to say the weather here is awesome because it is on the bay side of San Francisco. You're going to get a lot less fog, you're going to get a lot more sun, and it's going to be clear a lot more of the day. Don't get me wrong, you'll get some fog. Come on, it is the Bay Area after all, but a lot less than other parts of San Francisco. Another one of the things I love about Mission Bay is the amazing weather. The weather here is great. You get a lot less fog. You're on the bay side of things, so it's going to be a lot warmer and a lot clearer most days of the year than it would be if you were on the west side or maybe somewhere middle of the city where you're getting more fog. The condos out at Mission Bay, being that they're newer construction, the buildings have a lot of amenities, they're really well laid out and conveniently located for getting around a lot of places on foot. You may be paying a little bit of a higher ticket price on the sale because of those things. Mission Bay is a great neighborhood. I definitely hope you check it out. If you have any questions about this neighborhood or others throughout the Bay Area, I would love to hear from you. Feel free to leave me a comment below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button. Leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're looking to buy or sell, reach out to me. My contact information's below. You can shoot me a text, give me a call, or send me an email. My QR code is in my banner if you want to book a meeting with me. I'm Andrea West, Bay Area native and realtor. I know Bay Area real estate from both sides of the bridge. When we work together, your goals are my business. Till next time.